Hello everyone, today we will talk about transiting Mars. Mars passes through the sign of Virgo. The way Mars behaves in transit through the sign of Virgo depends on the position of the sign of Virgo in the individual's natal chart and the house order of Virgo. This transit can be more prominent in your life when you have other planets in Virgo, transit, or natal, heavy or light aspects to Ceres. But the basics are as follows. When Mars enters the sign of Virgo, the first thing we will do is thoroughly clean and organize our space. The house where the whole process takes place will show which space it is. We will do these things regularly in the next 2.5 months like a real little workhorse. This is a good place for Mars, as long as you're the one holding the broom. And given that you'll be aiming for efficiency, it's a great opportunity to start a diet or some other health routine along the way. So let go of fear, develop a unique approach and effectively deal with challenging situations, access this positive energy and improve your everyday life. Position yourself modestly, usefully, analytically, with a sense of duty, and in certain situations with criticism and contempt. Right now, you have a decision-making ability characterized by perfectionism and keen observation, and firm actions will be hindered only by self-criticism and excessive attention to detail. So, you will be able to realize your personal wishes in a practical and methodical way. However, this mind is quick and seeks the truth, and it is essential that you keep control of your mouth. This combination allows you to quickly and accurately analyze information, but this is not a reason that you should impulsively draw conclusions and especially not state them without thinking it over. Although Virgo tends to be cautious about it, few enjoy being wrong, and this transit means just that, being right, and being quick. For this reason, it may be best to keep your focus on cleaning, decluttering, and tidiness along with your health, exercise and eating habits. As we have already stated, when Mars transits Virgo, everyone becomes a critic. There are people who will line up to tell others what they are doing wrong, in detail. While this may sound like something that happens all the time, it isn't, but with Mars in Virgo, you'll see and experience it on a whole new level. Mars does well in Virgo, their cooperation is excellent, and for most signs this will be a very good transit even because of criticism, because criticism is also positive, and you will probably be critical of yourself if you are against giving criticism. So, you will sacrifice your well-being, in the relentless drive to be flawless. And if your frustration doesn't build, you become hypercritical of yourself and others. Here comes the passion for details, as well as the need to do the right thing at the right time under this influence, and the satisfaction of a job well done becomes one of the biggest incentives, especially because we are more precise and care about performance. However, during this period it would be difficult to stick to one specific activity for a long time. Although this position will make you happiest when you are busy, the point is that it should not be with busy work or working for yourself. It is best to accept changes to make big steps in improving your daily life, which are healthy diet, exercise, and orderliness. A good day at work, and at the end of the day you still have energy for yoga or hiking with friends. At this moment, others will be your mirror, so if you recognize what irritates you in others, you can get a message about what you need to change in yourself. All in all, you will probably come out of this transit richer, healthier, and wiser, so learn and experience new things and take a step forward in life. People who are under the sign of Cancer will taste the negative side of this transit. High tension will bring a lot of physical nervousness that you will try to release in different ways. One of them is that you will continue to be busy 24/7. If this is not the case, you will have problems with digestion or anxiety. Chronic irritability will affect your health and the people around you. The harsh truth presented by tactless criticism will not please those around you, but you will not tolerate laziness and boredom. It is something you will despise in yourself and other people. In any case, be careful not to push your Mars beyond the limits, so that they don't get hit back, because not everyone is ready to either hear the truth or allow someone to intervene in their life. especially in a way that is not always gentle and polite. And yet, on many occasions, these fairly objective comments can save people who are afraid to face the truth. When no one else dares to risk, these individuals will not even hesitate to risk their relationships with people. If they run into a hypersensitive other party, this Mars will lead to increased tones of conversation and arguments, discussions that can last for hours. Arguments, facts, and small details are usually used as tools in such disputes, but better so, because if Mars keeps all these thoughts without expressing them, they will eventually implode from within, creating complications in their physical body and biorhythms. So, think a little bit about tactful delivery of criticism. Virgos are great at that.